Yes, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? A sold-out 60,000-seat stadium and a State of Origin series on the line. Great to have your company. We are moments away from kick-off here. State of Origin Game 2 live on 9. Paul Vorton and Phil Gould with me for the final say ahead of this match. Pat, why will Queensland wrap up the series with a game in hand?
Well, they're going to have to play better than they did in the first game because New South Wales look a lot stronger. So they just have to keep carving it up the middle. Lindsay Collins is a bonus starting in the number 8 jumper. Tino, big Tino backing him up. So they just got to play well through the middle. And on the back of Daly, Cherry Evans' kicking game, then hopefully Cameron Munson, Dane Gagai, Valentine Holmes is in super form. Cobbo, they can do their job. I expect a lot better performance tonight. He played well in the first game, but Kalen Ponga, this could be his night, Ponga. I'm ready.
Gus, from a Blues perspective, what would your final message be to this team that knows they have to win?
I think both teams will have all the pride and passion and all those good words that we use. At the end of the day, it's still a game of football, and it'll be won the way all football games are won. They've just got to get it right on the night. There's no tomorrow for New South Wales. They've got to get it done.
Start to get this up. Well, the Queenslanders, they are on the pitch, as you can see. Quite the reception from the West Australians and so many who have descended on Perth for this crunch game here tonight as the Blues make their way up the tunnel and out onto Optus Stadium. Yeah, great scenes here in Perth. The Blues, as you can see from Nathan Cleary there, knowing it is all on the line for he and his team tonight against the Queensland side that just comes in full of confidence. They'd be laughing up this atmosphere.
Yeah, and funnily enough, I think the Blues have the better support here in Perth. Every time a Blues player went up, they got the big loud cheer. Maroon's got a bit of a boo.
You are desperate to be the underdog, aren't you? You are desperate to be the underdog.
Have you been getting to them here, have you?
What's that?
Cheering, you've got the Blues
I'm not listening
cheering.
to all that Queensland dribble you go on with.
We love it. It is State of Origin Game 2. Great work, Gus. Great work, Fat. Let's head now onto the ground for the official pre-match proceedings.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for tonight's Welcome to Country, to be delivered by Nyunga Elder Richard Worley, followed by the National Anthem, to be performed by Courtney Monsma from Frozen, the Broadway hit musical, opening in Perth this August.
Hope Cadillac, Nonak Jenangan Ngala Mort Buja Wajak Buja, Maman Jenong Nonok Nonak Jenangan Ngala Weirn Buja Quabadak Buja Kiowa, Budawan Nonok Wort Konak Kalak Nonok Buja Nonok Mort, Maman Jenong Nonok Kiowa. May the good spirit keep you safe. This is the Wajak section of the Nyunga language group. We ask the good spirit to keep everyone safe tonight. May you create some stories and share those stories, and when you take them back home, may the good spirit take each and every one of you safely home tonight. Wadanje, wadande, bilya calling, wadande, ngan more buja keju wadande, wabern, wadande, 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 ngala calling, wadande.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We
It is game on in Perth, State of Origin Game 2, exclusive live and 3 on 9. Queensland with a chance to wrap it up. The Blues need a win to keep the series alive. Let's bring in our commentary team now. Andrew Johns, Cameron Smith, and it's a very good evening once again to Matthew Thompson.
Good evening, James. A grand setting and an occasion to savour here. Origin 2 from Perth. On the most pristine of evenings, this is a pulsating atmosphere, and the next 80 minutes will create more sporting history. Can Queensland wrap up another series victory in 2 games? They haven't done that since 2016. Can the Blues send us to a Suncorp decider? There is no safety blanket for New South Wales. This is it. What an evening. What a stadium. Sport does not get any bigger than this. The 125th Origin game. So much hangs on the shoulders of Nathan Cleary. He was targeted by Queensland, particularly with his kicking in game 1. Can he answer here tonight? We are off. And the battle resumes. And Queensland, through Josh Papali'i, fires the first shot. Jake Trebojevic back in blue. He was man of the match here in Origin 2 2019. He is the defensive blue. Lindsay Collins with the run, and now Tino Fasuamala-Awi. Played a great hand in game 1 in Sydney. Now Ben Hunt for Felice Kafusi from the Melbourne Storm. 45 tackles for Felice in the first Origin game. Ben Hunt away now for Tino's second run in the opening set of the match. Isaiah Yeo and Abby Coruscant there with the tackle. A kick from very deep in his own half now from Daly Cherry Evans, and the ball bounces neatly for James Tedesco, who did everything in his power for his state in game 1. 291 running metres. Oh, a big shot here. Tino Fasuamala-Awi and the Miracle Man Munster on Daniel Tupou, and another big one.
Well, I've never seen that before. I've never seen Payne Haas get driven like that.
Josh Papali'i only played 22 minutes in the first game, but he's making a statement in this first defensive set for Queensland. Here's Jake Trebojevic now. Inside Queensland's half, he's tackled by Collins, who starts for the Maroons tonight. Cleary with a high kick, and Kalen Ponga, it's a homecoming of sorts for him. He was born in Western Australia, and he was instrumental in the 6-point victory for the Maroons. He threw that beautiful pass for the Valentine Holmes try. It was the decisive play of the game in the end. And now Selwyn Cobo and Dane Gagai in his 21st Origin game. He is equal third on the Queensland try-scoring list now. Holmes out of acting half. Pinches 7 or 8 metres. With Haas there, and Liam Martin, he made 50 tackles in Origin 1. Lamb charge down, and Cleary wants the ball here. Desperation from the Blues, and now they're on the attack. Cleary playing it. And Crichton. There's been real pressure on the first 2 kicks for Queensland, and desperation for New South Wales has them inside Queensland's 10. Here's Jake. Fasuamala-Awi there. There's a New South Wales chant here in Perth. Cleary. Off the right foot. Fasuamala-Awi and Ben Hunt, the defenders. An early examination for Queensland's goal line defence. They are steadfast at the moment. And the Blues poised. Haas playing it. Coruscant for Cleary, for Luai. It's all the Panthers, and then Burton. His first involvement in Origin is a tap-on that rolls over the touchline.
Well, they got away with one there, Queensland. Great kick pressure it was on Cameron Munster. All the talk is about Nathan Cleary. Nathan gets one up on Munster there, charging it down. It was only the bounce of the ball which stopped the try.
Well, all it needed to do, Joey, was kick on a couple of more times. Cleary would have been over. They've shown their intentions early, the Blues. They're up and aggressive. They're in the face of the Queenslanders.
Yes, they are hunting, aren't they? Played there by Murray Taulagi and his origin debut. Look at the physicality early on. The clattering of bodies. Now Kafusi with another tough run, and Queensland work out to within 11 metres of the halfway. Cherry Evans pulls the trigger on tackle 3. But Tedesco has it covered, although he takes some time to retrieve it and then slips over, and Queensland win a little bit of that arm wrestle back.
Yeah, watching the players, quite slippery underfoot. We may go to the sideline and get a pitch report, but it's really slippery out there.
So New South Wales, and the skipper Tedesco finds a little bit of space in behind the ruck. Tedesco's away. There's a whistle for an obstruction.
So Payne Haas is in front of the ball, and he interfered with the marker. It's obstruction on a new Payne.
So he's saying that Payne Haas he may have been getting back on side here still. You see him in behind the play, the ball in the markers, in the road of the markers of
Didn't
the Maroons.
obstruct anyone. That was the third man coming out. We show that high shot again. So it's not from obstruction, it's being out of play, is it?
Yeah, well, I think actually Klein is talking about Payne Haas being in an offside position and then contacting a Maroons player, but that's a warning shot for the Maroons. Tedesco in and around the play the ball.
Here's Collins now. He dished out the punishment with and without the ball in Sydney. Cherry Evans. And for Malawi, the Gold Coast Titans skipper. The New South Wales chant, it's very blue here. Here's Munster, what's he got? Munster with a lovely bit of play, Gagai, Cobo! Oh, he flew, but the Blues were there.
He's out of play, that's different. He didn't interfere with anyone.
It was a nice play by Munster. Just watch how he gets across the field. He plays on the left-hand side, but he comes across to the right. He just waves his wand, has the ball out in 2 hands, and, oh, that's great defence there by Brian To'o. Down to you, Gal.
Great defence by the Blues, I've got to say, boys. The atmosphere down here is fantastic. They are so loud, they're going off at every play. The Blues are defending tough. It's 18 degrees down here, but it feels like 10, and Joey is right. The field is very, very slippery, boys.
Former New South Wales skipper Paul Gallen. And now Payne Haas. He thought of an offload, but the ball was secured in defence by Capewell. Here's Yo. He takes on the line that time, and he breaks into Queensland's half with a good run. Collins the tackler, Coruscant. Away for Jake Trebojevic.
Once again, the outside defenders of Queensland sprinting up. That time Munster.
Cleary goes aerial. Murray chases. There's some confusion here. No one from Queensland was a willing participant there. Then Coruscant floats one for Tedesco. Beware the second kick, if indeed there's one coming. Yo's going to put it through.
Not his best. And that's being nice. That's what you call a trombone in the string section.
This is a remarkable ground, isn't it? It's a modern high-tech stadium, and Optus Stadium hosting Origin for the second time. And the fans made the walk across the parklands on a glorious afternoon. It could not be any better.
That slippery surface, offload out the back.
Ponga there.
That slippery conditions, you can see the play slipping. Any change of angles or any trickery out of dummy half with change of angles like this, really, really dangerous. And that's where Api Coruscant, watch out for Api Coruscant combining with Tedesco.
Ben Hunt on tackle 3 this time. To'o is forced to chase back to his own 10-metre line. And there is a maroon ball, and To'o is dumped.
The early kick, Cameron. What's the psychology behind that with Queensland?
Well, that's just trying to get some sort of field position, Joey, turning the big New South Wales Blues forwards around. Just testing out the back 3 as well of New South Wales, keeping them honest.
And Murray dragged back. Got through a power of work coming off the bench in game one. Played 50 minutes, 33 tackles. His maiden Origin try as well. Now Haas.
Stay down after that tackle too, Cam Murray. Have to keep an eye on him.
Papali'i along with Taulagi in defence. Now Yo feeds it to Luai Martin. All the Penrith connection. The ball's come free here. There's a mistake for New South Wales. And Martin is appealing to the referee. And there is a challenge coming here from James Tedesco.
Okay, Grant. Yeah, the captain's challenge from New South Wales. They're disputing the decision of a loose carry with Liam Martin, believing it's a strip.
Kafusi's hand is in there.
Just looking to determine if there's a strip or it's a loose carry. Felice Kafusi strips the ball from Liam Martin. The challenge is successful.
Ooh, he got jolted there.
Murray Tuolangi on debut. Dare say here he goes. He may find himself on report.
Cam Murray, the injury surveillance doctors asked for the game to be stopped for yourself to go off.
Okay, so
blood coming out of his ear.
Now this is interesting because let's say if Murray isn't able to return here, if that tackle is placed on report, we may have an 18th man activation.
Well, it hasn't been indicated.
On the line, guys!
Should he be?
He's not on report anyway. Here's Trebojevic now. Oh, the ball's come out. It's another penalty for a strip.
The Blues take two here, Joey.
I have to. I think tonight with the slippery surface, there's the assistant coach, Danny Medeiros. I think points may be at a premium tonight with the slippery surface.
New South Wales to have a shot at penalty goal.
Jake, he'll lean over and apologise. Sorry. Sorry. You can see his inclusion defensively, what he brings to this team.
Harry Grant's on the field, boys.
The Melbourne Storm dummy half with 12 try assists in the season. Give him a chance and he'll rush. He's dynamic from dummy half as Queensland shift here. Kafusi into the backfield. He's got one to beat. He'll score the first try.
Wow.
Felice Kafusi reaches out.
They're blowing up here. The New South Wales outside backs, Jerome Luai, appealing to the touch judge. I think they're saying about a forward pass. Isuzu D-Max replay. Harvey Norman. Beautiful pass there from Ponga. Absolutely beautiful pass.
Well, there's plenty of great work, wasn't there, Joey? From the inside, Ben Hunt. He's now playing as that link role in the middle. Harry Grant going to 9. Here he is here. Well, he plays half every week for the Dragons, and just look at it's the entire spine of the Maroons. Lovely short ball, Harvey Norman replay. And Felice Kafusi, the veteran, he gets the first 4-pointer of the match.
He's got great ability, Kalen Ponga. He can move quickly across field, really quick, but he keeps his hands nice and soft, which then equates to a nice short pass. Watch how quick he gets across the field with the headgear, but then pulls it back. He's got the beautiful soft hands. It's a great trait to have, quick with the feet, soft with the hands.
Well, that speed that you spoke about there, Joey, it puts so much pressure on Jerome Luai, doesn't it? He wants to shift off onto Felice Kafusi, but
he's
he
in
can't.
two minds the whole time.
A second Origin try for Felice Kafusi, and now Valentine Holmes on the scrum line on the right-hand side of the field. And he'll convert. Queensland 6, New South Wales 2. The Maroons looking to wrap up the Origin series with a game in hand. They're a cohesive unit, aren't they? That was lovely play, and Ponga involved, buzzing up on both sides of the ruck, Kalen Ponga. Paul Gallen.
Boys, Cam Murray has gone back on the field and taken off Jake Trbojevic, and Big Junior Paulo has the #1 card in his hand. And let me tell you, he has not sat down. He's been pacing the sideline the entire time, so he's raring to go.
Yes, played 30 minutes in game 1, made only 33 running metres, Junior Paulo.
Yeah, Munster not happy with Valentine Holmes.
Don't step to the side, we're on 4.
Made the overlap. You can see he's giving him a big mouthful. Missed his assignment, then Valentine Holmes.
See Lindsay Collins off the field here too for Queensland. I think it might be a HIA. We'll get some news sideline on that as Jerry Evans clears it out of Queensland's half. And Brian To'o, over 200 running metres in the first Origin. His 2 club games since then. 268 metres versus the Knights, 217 metres versus the Warriors. Here's Junior Paulo. And that is an aggressive run to start his night. And he's 1 of 6 again for his team there as well. Murray sporting the head tape. Yo for Crichton now. Back into the Origin furnace for his 10th game for New South Wales, Angus Crichton. Here's Polo again. Cleary away now to Murray. That was a lovely bit of play there. He floated one up for Crichton. And Queensland come in numbers.
Great scramble, Queensland.
Nathan Cleary. Isaiah Yo. Jerome Luai. Back to Isaiah Yo, back to Nathan Cleary. And Murray now. No passageway through the Queensland defensive line. Within 14 of the goal line, New South Wales. Cleary's going to kick. Burton's there. Matt Burton will score for New South Wales off a lovely bit of deft touch.
They're rushing defence by Queensland. Beautiful play by the halfback Nathan Cleary, manufactures a kick to the rushing defence, the outside defence of Queensland. Really trying to put some pressure on Nathan Cleary. On the Harvey Norman replay, it'll be Cherry Evans coming out of line and then straight on the boot, and then beautiful hands by Burton on debut. The Nathan Cleary, that was great skill for that. Gets himself into space, manufactures a kick, and Burton straight on the ball. These slippery conditions, great skill.
That was the anticipation also by Matt Burton to know that kick was coming. He just read the body language of Nathan Cleary when he stepped back on the inside and looked for that space to put that little dribble kick through. It was a great job by Matt Burton. Paul Gallen.
Yeah, boys, it wasn't the last tackle either, so Cleary's noticed that there's space there because the Queensland outside backs are coming up so fast. So that'll put doubt in their minds next time, and hopefully they hold back a little bit. The Blues can then use the pass to hopefully score another try.
Yeah, game 1 was really evident. Cherry Evans on the right and also Cameron Munster on the left, really rushing up in front of all the defenders around them, putting pressure on the ball players. That time there, Nathan Cleary gets one away in behind. Look at the Blues.
Well, as a half, Joey, you'd know better than most. When you play that rush defence or that jamming defence, you need to land on the ball.
Yeah.
That guy you're going out to tackle, in that case, Nathan Cleary, you have to land on him as he's receiving the football.
Cleary successful. Matt Burton etches his name into the Origin score sheet. Queensland resume New South Wales by 2. Here's Junior Paulo.
Cameron, the addition of Api Coruscant at dummy half, what's he brought to the Blues?
Oh, well, he's made an immediate effect already, Joey. Just his subtle movements from dummy half, facing one way, going out the other, showing one way, going the other. What that does is it takes the pressure off Nathan Cleary and Isaiah Yeo, gives them more time and space in and around the ruck. Like this, Tedesco. So the markers have to be extra cautious when Appy's at dummy half. There he goes there.
Coruscant feeds one to Yeo, who's charging. Danica, some news.
Yeah, so confirmation from the Queensland bench. Lindsay Collins has gone off for a head injury assessment, so they'll be without him for the remainder of the first half.
Thank you, Danica.
I wonder when Brad Fittler will go to his bench and bring Cook onto dummy half in these conditions. Any quick play ball, he'd be really dangerous out of dummy half with his speed, Damien Cook.
Well, with things with the way they are at the moment, Joey,
Yeah.
penalty goes to Queensland. New South Wales are on top. They've had most of the football. There's Damien Cook right there. He's chomping on the mouth guard. He's ready to go. I just think while they have a little bit of momentum and still some scoreboard pressure, I think he'll try and leave Appy out there as long as he can.
You could pose the same question about Sifa Talakai as well, Andrew. How do you see him weaving into the game?
He'll be a strike weapon somewhere.
So Felice Kafusi. The Melbourne Storm Warrior. He'll be off to Redcliffe with the Dolphins for next season. Now Grant with a scurry gets up within a metre or so of the halfway. Cherry Evans, Ben Hunt first receiver, Munster joining in. Ponga into the back line and Ponga away, one-headed pass, Holmes, Munster, brilliant by Queensland. They have hit New South Wales hard.
And again, it's the combination. Ben Hunt in at first receiver. He takes the line on beautifully and gives Munster a good look at them. Kalen Ponga, just watch Kalen Ponga's speed to get to the outside. Harvey Norman replay. Munster to Ponga, and he just beats Crichton with speed. Leaves him in his wake inside to Val Holmes and Cameron Munster. He was the man of match in game one. He points to the crowd. He celebrates early. And the Queenslanders, they're up and about.
Then the in and away, the speed of Ponga on the Harvey Norman replay to get around Stephen Crichton. Unbelievable. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, we talked about Ben Hunt being that link man like Isaiah Yeo. He allows Munster to get a little bit wider. He would normally go into the four-man Munster, but he gets to Cleary. You'll see it here on the end on if we can get it. He gets to Cleary, and that puts them under a hell of a lot of pressure on the outside, and they get stripped for numbers. Just getting that extra width allows the likes of Cherry Evans and Munster to just get further out and attack with numbers. You see it here. Munster gets out there, he gets to it's Cleary. He would normally get to Crichton there, or Murray that was, but he just gets that little bit wider that creates the space.
He has been player of the match in 2 of the last 3 Origins. Cam Munster. They compare his game 1 performance to Wally Lewis. Praise doesn't get any higher for Queensland. 32 minutes have flown by here in Origin 2, and Queensland with the immediate rebuttal.
That try was scored on the back of a cheap penalty. Jerome Luai was pushing the head or something. At this level, you can't do that. Discipline has to be first class. Can't be giving cheap penalties.
Here's Harry Grant. Ball for Capel. Closed down by his former teammate Yeo. Here's Munster again. So many questions. That's Jai Arrow. One of the forced changes for Billy Slater. No Ruben Cotter. So Arrow onto the bench in an Origin recall. Tupou with the kick return. Paul Gallen
Yeah, guys, some movement down on the sideline. Cook and Trebojevic are just about to go back on. Angus Crichton is one player coming off, and so is Abby Coruscant.
All right, so Damien Cook, his first introduction within just under 7 minutes until half-time. This guy up there, feeds a pass to Muck. Tackled by Kafusi. Now Jake Trebojevic. His brother scored those 3 amazing tries in the first Origin game played here, but Jake still got a man of the match on us. Cobbo spilt one, Burton's there. And the Blues have fumbled that in trying to make a counter-attack, but it's with To'o who passes. The tackle wasn't complete. The Blues have some numbers. Murray goes to the line. Oh, he's fallen over. And he's missed the football as well.
Knock on.
They're saying knock on by Cobbo, no advantage.
Okay.
So I thought New South Wales
They haven't actually passed the mark
well and
here.
truly took their advantage.
Where do you want the scrum? Where do you want it?
I think it's knocked on here anyway by Valentine Holmes. But, I thought New South Wales took their advantage. Just a meeting in the middle of the field there. Cook, Cleary and Isaiah Yeo. The 3 of them got together, had a quick chat.
Let's go, Bondi.
They're all on the same page this set.
Back, wait, Cameron.
This is a great opportunity for New South Wales now. Midfield scrum on Queensland's 20. Cook to Cleary. Here's Crichton.
He's had no ball, has he, Crichton? Hard to see him.
And the 21-year-old is run-on debut for New South Wales. Now, Polaw, 10 metres out. The New South Wales chant is there again. And here's Martin. He's tackled well by Kafusi in combination with Arrow. They go to Cleary. He spears it to Tedesco. See a bit of turf coming up there as the captain tried to straighten off a right foot. 6 more. 6 more for the Blues. Here's Cook doing a dance, getting in behind them. A full complement of tackles for the Blues on Queensland's 10. Here's Yeo. They've got another 6 again. Carrigan and Arrow combining in defence. Cleary, Tedesco runs straight at Cherry Evans, but he was up to the task with Gagai. 7 out from the line. Cook sends it to Cleary. A ball out for Yeo. And it's on the deck, and Tupou scoops it up beautifully and surges towards the line where Carrigan drags him down. And helped by Talangi. Cook for Cleary. They're very deep in New South Wales. Luai, Burton, away for To'o. Look at the Queensland jumpers over there. Jerseys in the frame, that's their thing. Get as many around the ball as you can. Here's Jake Trebojevic now. Queensland, very resolute on their goal line. Cleary, he's going to go to Tupou. We know how good he is in the air, and well taken by Talangi. Some help there from Holmes too. Couldn't quite get a clean catch at it.
There's a penalty.
Interference.
So this is, I'm sure the bunkers come in here and made this decision, but the referee's there, the touch judge is there.
At the moment, I don't think it's illegal. That's just an escort.
If it's not that obvious, then let the game play on. Like there's a bit of a check here, Valentine Holmes.
Let's cut out the...
But I don't think that deserves a penalty. Like he gets in his way, but anyway.
More tackles for the Blues. Polaw. Half-time looming. Is there another New South Wales try in the offing here? Here's Jake Trebojevic. Yeah, good one-on-one shot. Clearing out into the line. Tedesco joining in. Munster saw him coming a long way out and got him with a really good ball and all tackle. They're inside the 10 once more. Cleary working with Luai, away to Burton. They've slid across here. Burton with some footwork, goes back to the centre. Grant's there in defence.
Change of angles, footwork.
6 metres out. Cook, Polar. Oh, he came rampaging. He got a long way back. 6 more tackles. Did he? Oh, he got so close. So close. Oh, he's in the bin. He's in the bin. Oh, this is huge.
No.
This is massive.
So what's happened? There's at least 3 rough penalties. An escort penalty. They're all different. No, there is too many in a very, very short pace of time. That's not acceptable. Let's go, Felice. That's fine. As long as it's both ways. It will be. That's right.
Wow, repeated infringements. And Felice Kafusi will head to the sin bin here. And New South Wales with repeated sets of 6 up against the Maroons line. That's as animated as Billy's been so far in the series. Well, this will take an effort for Queensland to hold New South Wales out. They're down to 12.
You can see New South Wales looking to move the ball laterally. Very hard with this slippery ground and the slippery ball. HIA going off for HIA.
Well, there's been some collateral damage in this game, hasn't there? Lindsay Collins has passed the HIA, we're being told, so that's a stroke of good fortune for Queensland. We've got just over a minute until the break. Polar. That little let-up will be a welcome relief for Queensland because they have absorbed a lot of defence here. Luai, Burton, top. Oh, yes, he's there. Lovely ball movement, and the Blues respond. We are locked up.
Yeah, the Penrith connection down this left side. And it's the silky skills of Matt Burton that puts his former teammate Brian Toto over at the corner. Seen there the headgear on debut. He's having a game. Harvey Norman replay. Catch pass. The man down on that side. That's where Kafusi defends. Got him for numbers on the outside, but beautiful passing. Ball in front, and then Burton. Watch this catch and pass. Harvey Norman replay. Beautiful soft hands.
Well, it's a side that they were peppering Queensland with when they had 13 men on the field, so as soon as there was a man in the bin, they're down to 12. There was no other place they were going to go except left. And that man there, Brian Toto, he's a great finisher. Already made 94 metres in this first half. It's a great effort. Just behind you here, just lovely. Quick hands from Cleary to Luai, and he summed it up beautifully. Out the back was always on. Selwyn Cobbo slightly stepped back.
It was a nice play by the inside players. Nathan Cleary just caught the ball, didn't go forward at all. Bit of early ball to his halves partner Jerome Luai. And just with that time, they got the overlap on the outside. He's a powerhouse, isn't he, Brian Toto?
His 3rd Origin try. A determined hand clap from Coach Fittler. So Cleary from close enough to touch to give New South Wales a 2-point advantage at half-time. It's been tit for tat. Slippery conditions as we've highlighted, but there has been some exceptional skill. And that was highlighted there. The Blues shuffling it through hands and Toto in the corner. Cleary swings it back beautifully. It's a 2-point advantage for New South Wales at half-time. 14-12 in Origin 2. Alana Ferguson.
Thanks, Tomo. Cam Murray, Queensland lose a player and points just before halftime. How important is that?
Yeah, it is. You know, I think we probably didn't do ourselves any favours there with our discipline. Let them off the hook a little bit, so it's good to snag one before halftime.
Have you been impressed with the intensity from your side in the first half?
Yeah, we've come to play. You know, we talked about hunger all week and aggression, and I think we're showing that. Like I said before, probably letting ourselves down with a bit of discipline, but we'll get that right in the second half.
All the best. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Over to you, Bryce.
Thank you very much, Alana. Half-time here in Ampol State of Origin. Game 2 live on 9. The momentum shifting with the Blues. In just a moment, we'll break it all down the half-time break and look ahead to what's set to be an epic 40 minutes of State of Origin footy. This crowd's loving it. We hope you are too. We're back live from Perth right after this short break.
Halftime, brought to you by Macca's. Who's shouting the post-match feed?
Welcome back to Nine's exclusive live and free coverage of State of Origin Game 2 in Perth. And what an opening 40 minutes. 14-12, the Blues lead the Maroons at the break as we have a look at our Isuzu D-Max highlights here with Paul Vaughton and Phil Gould. This has gone momentum shift after momentum shift, this match. A fact, but the early stages, it was your side getting on the board early.
Yeah, it's been a typical Origin game, this one. Pretty tight most of that first half. It was a brilliant run by Felice Kafusi, put through a gap beautifully by Ponga. And then the Blues fought back well. Gus, Matt Burton.
Yeah, it was a bit of an opportunistic try, wasn't it? I've felt watching the game that Queensland looked more comfortable.
Yeah.
They've been more incisive when they've got some good opportunities. They haven't had many sets of six down at the New South Wales end of the field, but when they have, they've been clinical. Yeah. New South Wales looked a lot frantic in that first half, and I just think maybe it's the 1-0 series situation that's eating into their psychology a little bit. They look a little bit more desperate and a little bit more nervous. Queensland look really composed and lethal. Now, Queensland gets some ball at New South Wales end of the field. I'm really worried what Munster and Cherry Evans might come up with. But the Blues have done well. I think it's been a really hard-fought first half of football. I'm disappointed in the sin bin for the game's sake, but let's hope that doesn't decide the result.
Disappointed in it was the wrong call or that there's a little bit too much?
I hate sin bins at the best of times, let alone in an Origin. I don't think there was ever a warning here. He just got frantic and ruled 4 or 5 in the space of a minute and then just had enough and sent him off. Now, they'll justify that, but in Origin football or in any football, I don't think we should have got to that point. All of those 6 agains he gave to get them into sin bin territory, you'd need a magnifying glass to work out exactly what had gone wrong or why it needed to be penalised. The fact that they're 6 agains and not penalty kicks for goal means they just give them away like Smarties. You don't need it. It's Origin football. Fatty?
No, there was 5 in a row. I mean, it's a G up. No one knows what they're for. No one here knows, no one at home knows. We don't know. We're so-called experts. So-called.
Well, it's the Maroons to start the second half without Felice Kafusi, who remains in the sin bin. Let's head over to Gal and Danica.
Thank you, James. Well, someone who has been really key for New South Wales has been Jake Trbojevic. Gal, he wasn't included in game 1, but how big of an impact have you noticed from him tonight?
Look, I've noticed a hell of a difference in the Blues, particularly in the middle of the field, how stiff they are in defence. They've been brutal in defence, and that's something where they lacked in game 1. The Queenslanders rolled through the middle of the Blues forwards in game 1. Game 2, they haven't done it. It's been on the back of Jake Trbojevic. The way he started the first 20 minutes, he was brutal in defence. He's really stiffened up the middle of the pack, and he's been outstanding. He gave away 1 penalty, so you've got to be a little bit careful not to go over the top. But other than that, he's been brilliant.
Yeah, we cannot wait to see what he has in store for the second half. But before we get there, let's quickly check in with Sportsbet.
Good evening. Now, this is a message for you players, you choreographers out there. Try July is coming up, round 17. We kick it off. $5,000 thanks to Sportsbet goes to the Red Cross to help the Tonga Recovery Appeal. So too the floods in New South Wales and Queensland. So you players, try July. Thinking caps, put them on. Enjoy the second half of the State of Origin. Most importantly, gamble responsibly.
You know the score. Stay in control. Gamble responsibly.
Stay with us. Up next, it's kickoff for the second half of State of Origin 2 on 9. The Maroons trailing New South Wales by just 2 points. And don't miss this, everyone's favourite minions are back in cinemas now with the rise of Gru. In cinemas now.
I am going to be a super villain.
This puny little child. Delivery! He can be a villain.
pretty despicable.
Blah, blah, blah.
Watch out, world. Here comes Gru.
Minions, The Rise of Gru.
A new rivalry. Young Guns versus Legends. It's game on.
Welcome back to Perth. It is some sight, isn't it? Optus Stadium, host of State of Origin Game 2. You just got to go back to 2019, the last time a match was played here, and it was some result for New South Wales. They're looking to replicate that tonight. Now, an update for you too. A very special round heading your way on 9, the Beanie for Brain Cancer round. It returns next week, and the NRL is encouraging all fans to buy a beanie and help raise funds for the Mark Hughes Foundation. All proceeds go directly towards finding a cure for brain cancer. So head to markhughes.com.au to buy your beanie today. Now, this Origin match tonight has all the makings of another epic. Let's head down and get what the coaches are thinking. Darren Lockyer's with Billy Slater.
Bill, really important period with only 12 players over the next 9 minutes. How do you navigate through that?
What an opportunity, Lockie. What an opportunity for these boys. I see it as a great opportunity, and I think I need to work really hard, and we'll see where we're at after 9 minutes.
All right, mate. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, mate. Freddie, what impressed you most with the first half?
I think our attention to detail and the tackle, it just sort of at least give us 50% chance. So I think with that, I think we're as good as them, and a few things go our way and we win the big moments, we can win.
You've had a high completion rate, that's for sure. So, mate, what are you going to do in the second half? What are you going to focus on?
Just that stuff, each tackle. If I can focus on each tackle, then like I said, we give ourselves a chance to win. We've got a good opportunity with about 8 minutes, down to 12, where we can take a bit of gas out, and that'd be nice.
Good luck.
Great access from both the coaches. Great to hear from Brad Filler and Billy Slater as the Queenslanders are on the pitch. The Blues not too far away, and this crowd knows they are in for a treat over the next 40 minutes, and so too here's Matthew Thompson.
Thank you, James. Yes, Queensland down to 12 for the next 8 minutes with Felice Kafusi's sin bin just before half-time. That could be so pivotal in the outcome here. New South Wales have scored once whilst he's been off the field. Can they take further advantage here out of the break?
Cameron, you're in the Queensland sheds at half-time. How was Billy? How were the players?
Oh, well, Billy was actually quite calm, Joey. He just wanted to give the players a rap for their efforts, particularly in defence in the first half, defending their try line. New South Wales have had many more tackles inside their 20-metre zone. But the message was clear. They just need to grit the teeth for the next 8.5 minutes and hold on until Felice Kafusi gets back on the field. It's a great opening 40 minutes.
What a sight this is. What a magnificent stadium.
Just watching the bench coming out from New South Wales. Talakai, big tearaway. Wonder how Brad Fittler, when he'll bring him into the game. When he's on, he's near unstoppable. No one can tackle him.
Well, I don't think the two centres will come off the field, Joey.
I think he might go to an edge forward.
I think back row.
Origin 2 on a knife's edge. We resume. Luai will send Trebojevic back. 2 tries each. Tit for tat in the first half. And the Blues on their own 20 here. To'o played the ball, and Polo tackled by Harry Grant. Damien Cook in a new role for him. A bench player tonight. And he's there to send it to Yo. He's made plenty of yardage in the game to this point, Isaiah Yo. Here's Burton. Here it goes. Whoa! Is it ever going to come down? That's a magnificent kick, and the ball bounces over the top. And kindly for Murray Taulangi, he's nearly kicked that into the Swan River.
Junior, too early.
Was that above the roof?
That was...
I lost that in the lights, Joey.
Mate, have a look at this. And Is this going to America? Is the NFL scouts watching this? Look at this ball. Poor old Murray Tuolungi. Look at how much it's swinging away.
That is phenomenal.
But really poor discipline for New South Wales. Opening set, they rolled that set 100 metres. Had a cheap penalty right.
The NFL scouts are already onto him, I'm told. Danica, some news.
Yes, we can see Jai Arrow has been involved in a couple of tackles already this half. He has passed his head injury assessment. He passed that during the halftime break.
Thank you, Danica. And here's Collins. And the Maroons strongman. Carrigan now. So athletic. He's taken to Origin with seamless ease. Now Munster. He's been closely monitored, hasn't he? The Blues not allowing him any latitude at all. He's slow to play it there, appealing for a 6 again, not forthcoming. Now Grant across the ground and Arrow knocked over in a really good tackle. And that was Martin spearing in from the side. Munster, they go through the hands. It's Valentine Holmes. A pass to Tulungi. He gets a one-hander over the top. It's disjointed, but it's dangerous because the Blues don't know what's coming, and I'm not sure Queensland does either. Ponga dribbles it through and had a real chance there. To'o right in time.
Oh, you get nervous when that ball just starts going across field. Especially when it goes to a front rower, you just... Are they going to fluke something here?
Here's Cook. You beat the markers, but Arrow, his club teammate, makes the tackle.
They can't miss that. Every player must be on their toes. Whenever Cook gets out of dummy half, they've got to go with him.
Tedesco with a good run on the back of that to enter Queensland territory. Cleary sends it up. That's a bit kinder than the previous kick.
Well, there's good kick pressure in that. Cam Munster was the main man out from marker.
Less than 4 minutes till Kafusi comes back from the sim. Great run by Cobbo. He's dropped the ball.
He lost it. And Cook's there to pounce. New South Wales with a real chance here. Burton. The 12-man defensive line being examined right here. Cleary sends it away to Tedesco. Hands on, lovely movement. It's with Tupou now. Tupou! He went very close. Scramble by Queensland. They're being stretched here. Nathan Cleary with a long ball to Luai. They're trying to get on the outside here. Martin to Burton to To'o. Gagai hangs on. But Brian To'o's inside Queensland's 10. Cleary for Yo. And Tedesco, he bumped off Munster. Ten metres out. Damien Cook for Isaiah Yo. For Cameron Murray. Space here. The gap closed. Munster with an important tackle. Now Polo. Oh, forward pass.
Wow. Watch the skill of Junior Polo. The catch, the pass out the back to Stephen Crichton. For a big man, his hands but his footwork. Catch, pass. Oh, that was silky. The ball just goes forward. Stephen Crichton stands. If he just passed the ball off the deck, that for a big man, that skill was incredible. He's not happy. Now that is a scary human.
125 kilo half. So Queensland survive. That was a scare. Oh,
I got to say, shot. They're scrambled, Queensland. When they're scrambling, there's Kafusi, just over a minute. They're scrambled. They're still working together, even though they're scrambled. Great edge defence.
Cleary and Crichton combine, and they stop him just shy of the halfway. Munster, Cherry Evans now. Skids along the turn. We're going back to 2006. Almost.
Daniel Tupou, tomorrow morning you got passing skill.
And Darren Lockyer just got off his chair down on the sideline.
Back to kindergarten for him. Learn how to pass, Daniel.
Tedesco, they're retreating here. Space for New South Wales.
It's easy meters then, wasn't it?
That's Liam Martin. And this is James Tedesco. Back to Cook. And Trebojevic.
Fusi's back on. There he is.
Cleary from Murray. He pokes his head through the line. And a lovely offload. Very late in the piece. Cleary trailing up. Back for Yo. Now to Luai. Thought about a little kick there. Stepping. Luai. Luai through a hole.
Oh, great attack. Great defence.
Yo in support. Cleary, he goes to Tedesco, who floats one over the top. Back to Crichton, he rolls it through. Oh, how about that by Munster? That was special.
Once again, there's only one bloke in the stadium who would even think of doing it.
Oh, Polar with a bone rattler.
He scooped that up inches from the ground to his back row of Capewell.
Kalen Ponga down and back play, holding a left shoulder.
Well, I can tell you why, Joey. Those last two plays, Kalen Ponga, he ran about 100 metres. He was in the line on tackle 4. And on the last play, he ran about 45 metres to be in the corner to deny Daniel Tupou.
Great kick.
Long kick by Daly Cherry Evans. And top, one-handed to Burton, if you don't mind.
Great confidence. Brad Fittler, he's just fallen off his chair. There's real fatigue in this game at the moment. The ball's been in play for a long time.
Just captivating stuff at the moment. Who will give? Who's the game breaker? Is it Jerome Luai? Away to Martin. Buffeted there by Gagai. A high ball coming from Cleary. Lungy's the target. He dropped it. There's more pressure coming for the Maroons here. They have had so much ball on Queensland's line. Either side of halftime, they've been bombarding them. Here's Yo. Cleary now, over the top. It's an open passage for Tupou. A beautiful pass by New South Wales main man.
Well, it had to come. So much field position. They've been under the pump with Felice Kafusi in the sin bin. Shoot up a lot of petrol defensively, the Queensland team. And then the halfback stands up. Harvey Norman replay, looks up, sees the space, just goes over the top. And Tupou, great try.
Another Origin try for Daniel Tupou, who has 125 tries in Roosters colours, second only to Anthony Minicello in terms of try scoring for that famous club.
How much extra defence while Felice Kafusi's been off, Cameron? How much is that going to sap Queensland? Because they're just hanging on. You just feel like they're really wobbling at the moment.
Yeah, well, they've done really well up until this point, Joey. It's going to be interesting to see how much energy that has taken out of the Queenslanders in the back half of this game.
bench, Jeremiah Nanai into the game for Queensland now.
This is a really big 5-minute period for Queensland. Really big 5 minutes.
Oh, stinging tackle. Paul Gallen.
Yeah, great pass there from Cleary, but Daniel Tupou wasn't happy just to score the try. Run the ball closer to the post to make the kick easier for Nathan Cleary. That's something Brad Fittler absolutely loves from his wingers. Great work.
Yeah, an 8-point gap too, Paul, so beyond the converted try margin, always very handy. Now Trbojevic. What have you made of his return to origin, Andrew? Jake Trbojevic.
Well, a lot of the work he's doing you don't see, but the coach does, his teammates do. They look a different team with him in there. Jeez, that's an awful tackle. Just his defence, the way he leads the defensive line.
Burton, here we go. Another one that's up there forever. Pong is safe at the back though. He's shrugged off that little issue with the shoulder, it seems. Murray down there on kick chase.
There he is. Jake Trbojevic leading the defensive line. 52 minutes in.
Holmes now, they come rushing out on him, and Cleary with a good tackle. Within 10 of the halfway, Carrigan now. They won't go away. They never go away, Queensland.
What's your mindset here, Cameron? You're wobbling.
Oh, it's just playing up the other end. Just have a look at that stat on the screen there, Joey. Play the balls in opposition 20. New South Wales 31 times. Ben Hunt on the ground. He's okay, he's getting to his feet. Compared to Queensland's 2. Now, they should take a little bit of confidence out of that. Twice they've only played the ball inside New South Wales 20-metre zone for 2 tries. They need to get down the other end. Down to you, Lockie.
Well, Nanai's gone to the right edge, Capewell's gone into the middle, and Ben Hunt replaced Harry Grant at hooker, but he's pulled up a little bit lame from that tackle. But I agree, Smithy, they just need to work hard for an error from New South Wales in these letters.
There's Harry, Jai Arrow there, Tom Dearden, the 18th player for Queensland, the young cowboy. Get Tedesco again. Great yardage. What good run by the captain. And they try to get on the back of that now, so they can play the ball. Cleary will kick on 5. And, oh, Murray, he made a run for that, but has knocked it on.
There's always an opportunity because Kalen Ponga, he doesn't like to jump for the ball. He's even got a habit when he catches the ball, he sort of sits down. So if you get down there, you can really get over the top of him. Even on the end-over-end bombs, he's very hesitant to jump for the ball.
It was a strange decision there to reach out and touch that football. He gave away a 7-tackle set for the Maroons.
Ponga now. Cleary and Crichton with the defence. Munster. Passes to Cherry Evans, who has a look over the top, but can't evade Crichton, who's been very good in defence.
There's a dead end there.
Now Hunt. Boot to ball. To'o hadn't got back, so he's forced to turn and chase.
Good tackle.
Nanai with a really good athletic shot around the hips. Now Burton, he beat Munster, he beat Kafusi, and he gets to Capewell.
You come out of the line like that, like Munster, you've got to make that tackle. You know, he's trying to inspire his teammates to force that error, but if you go all in, you've got to make that tackle.
Polo. Stopped by Capewell. And Nathan Cleary. That's a 40-20 attempt. Oh, it went very close. What about the kick off the turf? It gathered pace.
And the chase, Liam Martin backed up the kick by his teammate and a gut buster to get down there. That's 2 tackles inside their 10-metre mark. Turning the screws, the Blues.
And Queensland slow back here. And it's all one-out stuff. And another one's been picked off. Selwyn Cobbo tackled by Damien Cook. Carrigan. Oh, Murray stood up to him and flung him to the ground. They go wide here, looking for some space out on the fringe. Holmes is tackled. Cherry Evans with a clearer. floated up there. It's a strange sort of kick. But they are full of running here, New South Wales, aren't they? Ball movement, even from the backfield. And To'o chewing up the ground again tonight. Tedesco, oh, that was awkward.
Is there only one Tedesco out there? Because he's everywhere. Roll through this set. We're getting an attacking kick, Nathan Cleary.
Played by Jake Trbojevic. Cleary now, it's only tackle 4, but he dinks it over the top, and they've got to retreat. Queensland, oh, Ponga. Look at that. There's club combination if you've ever seen it.
Well, it's a brave kick. And there he is. He was panned in game 1, which I thought was unfair. But he's standing up tonight, Nathan Cleary. All the momentum. And to kick on play 4 in that situation, it's a really brave play. And once again, he's Penrith's teammate. The other side was Liam Martin. This side, Stephen Crichton backs up the kick with a great chase. But Nathan Cleary tonight, he is just conducting the game beautifully.
Here's Payne Haas. He's fresh out there. A full tank of fuel. And he charges back to be met by Capel outside Queensland's 30. They send it wide again here. And Burton, they're picking up a lot of yardage on that left edge, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the side they need to attack.
Jerome Luai. Luai! He's torched them! Jerome Luai! Found a hole and exploded!
Well, there was nothing happening on that play. Jerome Luai, he's received the ball, he's looked up. He had no runners. So he just thought, well, I'll just have a go myself. And he just exploded, as you said, Matt, between 2 defenders of the Maroons.
Well, that goes to show the fatigue.
Here we go here, Harvey Norman replay. He got between, he beat Jeremiah Nanai first. Dane Gagai was caught a little bit out of position. He tries to get him around the legs and falls off. And he's a happy man, Jerome Luai. There he goes there, just a little skip and bang, he's gone.
That marker play from Gagai, he just relaxes for that fraction of a second. And when he relaxes and stops, the gap opens up. And he's too tight to get there to make the tackle. But Jerome Luai, that was something out of absolutely nothing.
And Joey, that's the difference, isn't it, between NRL football and State of Origin?
Well, that showed it perfect there. Gagai, he stopped us on his assignment. But the fatigue, that's the thing. You can't measure the fatigue. You can look at the stats, and you look at home, and you're watching this. You're saying, why would he tie in there? You know, but these guys are absolutely out on their feet. He's bounced through, didn't he, Jerome Luai?
Well, this is a breakout series for him. He had 2 try assists in the first game, responsible for both the Blues tries, but this is quite magnificent.
He bounced. What would you be saying behind the post there, Cameron?
Well, down by 12, possibly 14 now. And the clock winding down, still 20 minutes. There's no time to panic. No time to panic. Stick to the game plan.
Important kick for New South Wales. Queensland needing to find something of substance to get back into this. A 14-point game, and we're down to the last quarter.
Tracker, maximum speed. Cameron Murray, 35 kilometres. That was chasing Cameron Munster in the first half of the trial, and Liam Martin, 32. You see the back rowers really working hard for New South Wales. It really surprised me. Cam Murray, 35 kilometres. He's been enormous, Jake Trebojevic.
8 short of halfway. Damien Cook for the try score of Luai. And Martin Tackled very strongly by Capewell around the legs. Burton, here we go. It's effortless, isn't it? The ball takes an almighty thump. All right, Darren, you've masterminded a few Queensland comebacks over the years. What would you be thinking here?
Yeah, they're under a lot of pressure. There's a lot of fatigue out there. I think Harry Grant is about to come on. I think that's the right call. We need points. We don't need to panic, but we need points. He's a bit sharp out of that hooker. Big Tino, too. I'm a bit surprised he's not back out there because there's some really tired forwards. We need some impact.
Quite a while, you're right, Darren. Oh, look at this. They're coming out in numbers here, New South Wales.
Well, the problem is if you play catch-up in your own area, where they're coming out now, against a fresh defensive line, and you start making errors down your area, 26 can quickly get to 40. So it's a really fine line for Queensland.
Tedesco, the everywhere man, he's closing in on a double century of metres already. Toto.
He's the back three for New South Wales has been outstanding. Toto, Tupa, Tedesco's on another planet tonight.
180 metres for Toto, 170 for Tupou.
He's really led from the front, hasn't he, the captain?
Now Payne Haas slips one out the back nicely. A good presence of mind there by Ben Hunt. He makes a tackle on Damien Cook. Yo to the line. 24 metres out. New South Wales hunting again here. Cleary with a show and go. But he is nabbed in the tackle of Ben Hunt and he has lost the ball.
I thought you tried to play it. You lost the ball before the play the ball. Scrum.
Challenge it over?
Play up.
Is there a hand? Is that Ben Hunt's left hand in there?
Disputing the decision of a lost ball in the ruck. Just checking the feet of the player.
Just looking to determine if the ball is lost or there's any interference from Queensland.
He's dropped that cold.
There is no interference from Queensland. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Big moment here for Sifa Talakai.
Okay, you guys have no more challenges.
Paul Gallen.
Hey guys, as I was just about to report, Sifa Talakai has gone on to make his origin debut. He will play on the left edge. He just replaced Liam Martin.
What a beast. And the plan there for the Blues will be to get him some early good ball to take on Queensland's halves out on the right edge. Well, that's Cherry Evans. Get some ball, early ball. Oh, it's a one-on-one strip. Burton steals the ball off Gagai.
Well, that's a turn up. It's normally Munster stealing the ball from everyone else. Burton has pilfered it, and the Blues in prime real estate now. The New South Wales chant echoes around Optus Stadium. Are they going to strike another blow here? Yes, they are! And it's Nathan Cleary who has masterminded this operation tonight. And that is a sweet four-pointer.
A lot of criticism after game one of Nathan Cleary, only early in his rep career. I think it was harsh, but he stewed on it. Harvey Norman replay, here's the one-on-one still, communicates Matt Durden to the players. They get off, gets a one-on-one strip. And then with the slippery surface, fast-moving defence, Nathan Cleary looks up, early footwork, players slipping over, and then he stands up and delivers the knockout blow for New South Wales. He's been exceptional. Early footwork, slippery surface, players slipping over, Ponga, Hunt, and the young halfback. He loves that one.
His first try in Origin Paul Gallen.
Yeah, guys, fatigue really starting to affect Queensland now. It's a 60-40 possession to the Blues, 60% of the ball, and they're completing at 86%. So when you've got that much ball and you're completing that high, you've got plenty of energy, and they're showing it at the moment.
Only 11 halfbacks in Origin history have played more games than Nathan Cleary already. He's in his 12th game at the age of 24. And the coach loves it. This is a big scoreline now. And Cleary converts his own try.
With Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, the Isuzu D-Max is born to rock.
Seem to be heading more your way, Hendo.
32-12. The Blues won by a big scoreline last time here as well, you remember. 38-6. Game 2, 2019. So this field is a field of dreams for the men in blue. Oh, they're backwards.
It's one of the worst. Well, he gets his angles all wrong. If you're a right foot kicker and you're going short, a right footer, you kick to your left. Kicks to his right, and you watch how he approaches the ball, he gets all his angles all wrong. Got to kick across your body. Don't open your body up to kick the other way.
I think Queensland were thinking high to Selwyn Cobbo there. Val Holmesy miskicked that one for sure.
Pass now. Tackled by Kafusi. Tedesco now. Well, there's some raggedy defence out there for Queensland now. Maybe a lot of yardage here in New South Wales. Cleary, he's going to score a second in the space of 2 minutes. The Blues are on a rampage.
They're on a rampage, all right, Matty. They're on fire from the first kickoff tonight. They've come with a brand new energy, a few new faces in this lineup. And particularly in this second half, they've been unstoppable. Just watch the lead up to this play here, Harvey Norman replay. Well, Ben Hunt, he's seen the threat of Payne Haas. Cleary just held the ball out in two hands, sold him the dummy and went through pretty much untouched. Kalen Ponga just getting a left hand to him, but it's been all the Blues. And Gal spoke about earlier about the possession that they've had in this match. 60-40%, but it's been the field position, the quality of field position that they've been able to maintain tonight. Most of Queensland's football, it's been coming off their own end, the hard yards, whereas New South Wales, they've started most of their sets in and around the midfield, and they've just been on the attack all night.
Great leadership by this young man in number 7, but I've got to say, great leadership by their coach, Brad Fittler. Made some changes, and he's been panned by everyone in the media, and he hasn't said nothing. He's held his nerve. He trusts his instinct. Mate, well done. Big decisions made by Brad Fittler and his team, and they've really stood up. And Nathan Cleary, he's putting on a masterclass.
He's rattling up the points as well, Nathan.
Ball in two hands, ball in two hands, dictating to the defence.
So Nathan has 22 points in this game. That's the second most for a New South Wales player in an Origin match. Second only to Ryan Girdler. There's a bit of time, there's 12 minutes left.
Stay behind, just wait now.
Queensland stem the bleeding here. Jake Trbojevic. I wonder, gentlemen, what a scoreline of this nature does to the psychology of a team when you head towards a deciding game.
Well, we saw, was it 2020? New South Wales won a similar sort of score, won by 30-odd, and went back up to Suncorp for the decider. And they got the chocolates that time, Queensland. And I remember after game 2, looking in the sheds, and the master was there, Wayne Bennett, and he was laughing with his players and joking around. It'd be a big job for Billy Slater. Get them back up there for game 3. They can believe. The big advantage is going to be up there.
Here comes a Burton onslaught. Oh, this is wobbling everywhere. Well taken. Solon Cobbo. He was put under pressure there.
Flop.
Yes, elaborating on what you said about the selection, Andrew. 5 changes from Brad Fittler. The battle lines were drawn at the selection table. This is an attacking team. Obviously, the series on the line here. There was no other option, was there? It was come here and try to take hold of the game, and the inclusion of Burton and Talakai, aggressive selections.
He made the big call. He's done it before.
Manai, the 19-year-old. Ben Hunt working in centre field. Oh, weird pick. Taylor Pond with a great body shot. Here's Tino Fasua-Malawi. Oh, another one. Oh, it's all going New South Wales way. Sifa Talakai sends a Queenslander tumbling out the back. And now James Tedesco.
There's Nathan Cleary, Telstra tracker. Distance, 1.2 kilometres. It's the running off the ball. He's sprints. He's been everywhere tonight. He's had a monster of the game, Nathan Cleary.
Here's another one, Cobbo. He's a bit slow to get going, but he rises above the pack and takes that nicely. Oh, no, he didn't. There's an error there.
Okay, so Kalen, the injury surveillance, doctors asked the game to be stopped for yourself.
No, I apologise. It's HIA heard the whistle and thought there was a knock on.
There was a big tackle from Nathan Cleary.
Nathan!
And he came out of the line and just swamped him. One of 2 players born in WA to play Origin. Who was the other one?
Justin Paul. Former front rower.
Could have given me 1,000 guesses and I wouldn't have got that. He was a big contact by Nathan Cleary. His head hits the ground.
Thoughts? So the cogs ticking over in that head of yours, assistant coach.
I'm just keen to see how the players finish this one off. There's still minutes to be played in game 2.
And Jeremiah Nanum. 11 tries this season for the Cowboys back rower. A kick by Cherry Evans under pressure. And back comes Tupou, playing chicken with the defence. Sifa Talakai. And I stood up to him there. That was a good tackle. Danica, some news?
Yes, that contact on Kalen Ponga from Nathan Cleary that forced Ponga off the field for a head injury assessment. Cleary has actually been put on report for that incident, so he'll have to wait and see what the match review committee has to say about that.
What for? Tackling him too hard. Tell me they didn't get him for a head slam.
We'll have all the analysis The post-game, don't go anywhere. There is a lot to discuss coming out of this.
No, I don't think it would have been the contact with the head on the ground. I think it would have been the initial contact.
I didn't think it was slide.
Well, it wasn't, but we know today's game and how it's officiated.
Cleary sends it skybound. Ball bounces in vacant territory. Now Munster's gone back to fullback with Ponga off. How about that? Oh, Munster! A one bouncer.
Well, that was a brave play, and he's thinking, we're down by plenty, we need something. It come off for him that time, well, and now it doesn't.
Luai again, Talakai got in the way there and won the ball for the Blues. And Brian To'o is held within a metre.
They need to swing it wide to their right.
Pass doesn't find its mark. Cleary with the ball away. And a bit of momentum has been wasted here with Martin tackled. Junior Polo. Josh Papali'i also had a long time off the field. Tedesco. Crichton evaded the big shot from Tulangi and then bounced away, and this will be a try for New South Wales. Queensland appealing for obstruction.
Well, there's no obstruction. This is a try. And it goes from offload, from ad-lib footy, and then off the ad-lib, they get a bit of structure, and they play that second man block play off the offload, and just the defence is just scattered. Harbour Norman replay, the ball will come to the right, it'll be offloaded, spins out, and then they come through with a bit of structured play. You catch the ball on the outside there, do you think, Cameron? It's sort of 50-50 this one.
Yeah, it is. This shot will probably give it...
No,
well, I think he's directly behind him. So maybe the bunker may have a look at it and determine whether there was an obstruction to Felice Kafusi. Because the rule is you must catch it on the outside.
On the outside, yeah.
Well, I don't... To be honest, I don't think it's on the outside.
They've ticked off.
Oh, there you go.
So Angus Crichton, another one of those changes. Wasn't happy with his own form at the start of this season with the Roosters, but he's got points on the board in terms of Origin, and he celebrates his recall with a try. Well, the half century's in play here. Cleary from in front. This has been resounding. A memorable night for New South Wales. We'll go into the Blues sheds in our post-match coverage, and we will preview what is now a State of Origin decider at Suncorp Stadium. A lot of news, a lot of analysis stemming from this result. And Billy's first genuine test in the coaching furnace. Can he turn his state around?
Well, that's going to be huge, isn't it? Game 3 in Brisbane. The Blues have been fantastic here tonight in Perth. Game 2, they've set up what's going to be a belter. I believe Game 3 was already sold out or near sold out in Brisbane. It's going to be enormous.
What areas of New South Wales been successful tonight, which has contributed to the win, Cameron?
The actions of their outside backs have been fantastic, Johnny. Just their ability to gain good metres. There's Junior Polo making good ones through the middle, but they played the ball quick tonight, the Blues. They played it faster than the Maroons. And they've put their key players like Cleary and Luai and Yohan Tedesco, they put them in good positions early in the tackle count to allow them to attack the Maroons.
There's Here's another aerial raid.
Daniel offside.
In front of the kicker, Daniel Tupou. Holmes now. Carrigan. Another attempt at a one-on-one strip here. Damien Cook, the man. But they couldn't wrestle it away from Carrigan. So Cook, after coming on the field before half-time, has gone the journey. We haven't seen Coruscant re-emerge.
I hate this tackle.
Damien.
I hate this tackle.
Just going to review it.
This has to be taken out of the game. Is this a cannonball? There's two men in the tackle. And I think Damien Cook is the one that comes from unseen. Chops at the back of the legs. Harry Green. In that position, you got to tackle above the hips, isn't the rule? That's amazing.
Well, I think they look at the force, Joey.
So I think in that situation, the third man shouldn't be allowed in at all.
Here's Grant with a dash towards the line. There was a knock on him to play the ball.
And that's after the 6 again. Dummy half.
Yep, a little bobble. So July 13, mark down the dates. Circle, highlight. We are going to a decider for Origin 2022. The only place you'll see it exclusive, live and free is here on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
And it's always the best place for a decider.
Well, if there's good support for New South Wales here in Perth, the tables are going to be turned up at Suncorp. Darren.
Yeah, it's a big loss for Queensland. It's going to hurt, but that'll help him game 3. I just think tonight Nathan Cleary's had it on a string, but he's had time compared to game 1, where the Maroons gave him no time. And I think the sin bin was a turning point because that just sucked all the juice out of Queensland, and then they just played on the front foot from then. But they deserve their win tonight, the Blues. Well done to them, and Queensland will be back.
Quite remarkably, this is the same margin that the Blues achieved victory with in our last game, first match here in Perth.
Tedesco, he's got spiders on him. Can't tackle.
He's getting up close to 300 metres in this game. Here's Burton, bangs it along the deck. Good hands from Selwyn Cobbo, and Munster spins it to Ben Hunt. We've got 30 seconds left of Origin 2. This has been a sublime performance by New South Wales, who led by only 2 points at half-time. It has been a second half assault. Job done for Brad Fittler. The crowd counts down, the siren sounds, and the Blues have levelled the series in emphatic fashion. 7 tries to 2, Nathan Cleary perfect with the boot, 8 from 8. And a 44-12 scoreline in favour of New South Wales. What a debut for Matt Burton. You fancy he'll be wearing a New South Wales jumper for many years to come yet. They've done it well, and Queensland with a re-examination coming up as we head to a Game 3 decider. New South Wales 44 have defeated Queensland 12. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
Oh, they just won all those effort areas to start the game, smooth the defensive line. They forced errors, gave players like Nathan Cleary room to move. Paul Gallen.
Well, Jerome, I saw you immediately after game one. You're absolutely shattered. Different feeling tonight.
Definitely. We sort of came with the mentality win or die tonight. Proud of the boys, man. They stuck in for an 80-minute performance, and we came over with the Queenslanders.
Could you feel it turning throughout the week? What was training like?
It was a real intense week, every day. Even the boys just finished the game. They came in and ripped in, so that's that mentality we want to keep every game, so one more game to go.
What about for yourself, mate? Got a nice little try, not much happening, sprinted through the line. How'd that feel?
Yeah, middles are rocking both sides, so Nat just said take the ball, take them on. So just sort of backed myself, so it was good to get one.
Well done, mate. You're off to the decider. Go the Blues. Over to you, Lockie.
Yeah, here with Cameron Munster, it's, you must have felt like you was the tackman all night.
Yeah, look, they were just too good tonight. We tried to match their energy in the first half, and we did that in the second half. It was really tough with Fuss off the field, obviously, but we dug deep there for those 8 to 10 minutes, and yeah, obviously it took a toll on us in the back end of the game. And yeah, when they have the ball for too much, it obviously score points. So we were very poor tonight.
What was the once Cleary started getting a roll on there, it just seemed like you just didn't have any legs left in you.
Yeah, I guess it took a toll, like I said, with Fuss obviously going for 10. It was a big moment in the game, and yeah, we obviously did really well for those 8 minutes there, but obviously, like I said, took its toll back end of the game, and they scored heaps of points. So fingers crossed we can obviously get a lot better, we can improve and hopefully be better in game 3.
Yeah, we'll see you in Brisbane.
Yeah, see how we go.
Over to you, Lana.
Thanks, Lockie. Api Coruscant, what a game.
Yeah, unbelievable. It was incredible. I think it's hard to put into words.
Look, we saw Nathan Cleary have a little bit more time tonight, but what was it like for you in the middle of the field? Did you feel like, was it his kicking game? Was it the play the ball speed?
Yeah, I think the ruck was a lot quicker for him tonight. We created a lot more space, and I think our forwards got on the out line a bit better. So yeah, I think it was a combination of all of those.
Defensively, in the middle of the field, the intensity never dropped either.
No, Queensland came all night. They're an incredible side, and they made sure they fought to the end. But yeah, big ups to the boys on pulling through.
I thought after half-time, New South Wales used the ball a lot to tire out Queensland. Was that a message from Freddie and the staff at all?
Not in particularly. I think there was just a lot of space, and I think Nathan recognised that with Teddy, and they shifted the ball to come back through the middle. So I think they did a great job with that too.
Bit of a masterclass. Go and enjoy the win.
Thank you. Will do. Cheers.
Over to you, Brace.
Thank you, Alana. New South Wales 44, Queensland 12. We are off to a decider on Wednesday, July 13, live from Suncorp Stadium, exclusive, live and free here on 9. And after tonight's win, I'm pleased to say, alongside Phil Gould, Paul Morton and myself, James Tedesco, the winning captain. James, congratulations. An emphatic win tonight. What changed?
We're a lot hungrier, I think. We spoke about that during the week. We had to be more brutal, more hungry. There was no second chances this time. I felt like we come out and we did that. Discipline let us down the first half, but that second half was really pleasing.
I'll tell you what changed. Jake Trbojevic in the middle. That's what changed. He made a massive difference.
It did. I think Jakey, Angus, Birdo on debut, Stiffer, those guys who come into the team after game 1 were awesome for us tonight. And Jakey's a big part of that. He's just a true leader, and everyone wants to play with him.
And it was a master class from your halfback again.
Yeah, I think it was sort of unwanted criticism after the first game, but that just shows what a champion player he is. He comes back out game 2 and puts on the clinic with a lot of pressure on him, so he's one hell of a player now.
Felt like the first half you were playing a little bit nervous, a little bit too side to side. You had a lot of good ball there, couldn't quite crack them. But the second half was completely different, very positive, over the advantage line in numbers.
Yeah, I think we probably a bit too structured in that first half, where the second half we just played footy. Everyone was pushing for each other, genuine supports, offloads, everyone moving for each other, and that's where opportunities come for the back of that. So
in game 1 too, I thought you just didn't do enough off transition, kick receptions. Tonight your wingers and centres were getting back with you. You had plenty of options set early in the tackle count.
Yeah, we spoke about that. I think in game 1 we probably didn't talk about that enough. That's a big part of the game, kick returns, everybody transitioning behind the ball and playing some footy, and I thought when we did that in the second half, just opened up the game for us.
Joey reckons you actually run out covered in spiders because no one seems to be able to tackle you. I mean, what's the secret? It seems as though you actually use the guy's energy when they hit you to go in another direction.
Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going half the time, so it's hard for the defenders, I guess. So that's just how I play. I guess I don't really know how to explain it.
How'd you find Matt Burton on debut?
One of our best, I reckon. he's just a footy player. He's done so well at the Bulldogs so far last year. In the centres for Penrith, he was one of the best centres in the game. So it just shows he's an all-round footy player, and he's putting up some of those kicks. It's very hard to take.
There'll be a lot of euphoria out of this, but it's now 1-1 in the series. You've got to go to Queensland and do it all again. Origin's a different animal up there, you know. What have you got to take out of this game into that game?
I think there'll be a lot of positives, but there's obviously always something you can work on, so we'll go back and have a look, but it's going to be another test for us up there at Suncorp, packed Queensland fans up against the wall, but yeah, we'll enjoy the win tonight and have a look at the next game.
It will be something very special, James. Thanks for your time. We'll let you get back to celebrations with your teammates. James Tedesco, the New South Wales captain, joining us here. Nathan Cleary not too far away as well as the Blues celebrate in the Wild West. Stay with us as we continue our coverage. Exclusive live and free on 9. Comprehensive wrap-up of all the big moments from tonight's game. And, of course, we'll head into the dressing rooms as well. And stick around too. A bet is a bet. Darren Lockyer, he's set to be suspended from the roof here at Optus Stadium in Perth after losing that pre-match bet with Paul Gallen. Don't go anywhere. Lots to look forward to from Optus Stadium in Perth, live on 9.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.